There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now it's going.
Excellent connection. Why not have that
Fucking
all the time?
liar.
Useless software.
That's going to be the first thing on this stream. It's just... I can't wait to be demonetised immediately.
It's
Oh,
fine.
nyxrising is streaming.
Oh.
Nice.
Them
Fuck
losers.
that. Nice. Oh, there we go.
Hello
Hi.
again.
Hi.
Hi.
Internet's being rude.
Real rude.
I swear, I cannot wait to move just for better internet.
Like, to be so rude on B's birthday.
Literally, we love a tech issue.
We're
Hello
back.
again. Hi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
What were we talking about? God knows.
Woof, woof,
we
bark,
just-
bark.
Woof, woof, woof. Bark,
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 bark.
bark. Woof, woof,
We
woof,
just finished
woof,
on the
woof,
deck of many
woof,
things
Oh.
stuff.
bark.
I was saying about like I make terrain for the show,
Oh,
Yes.
and like basically these people, these
People.
I just either do like generic terrain builds, or you'll say like, hey, I
I
need
X
I
thing.
need a whole ass
XYZ.
swamp.
and I'll be like, okay, with no like concept of what behind like what's going on, and I'm just like make, build. How's this look? Can I have one of my tenties? Because I really like how the tenties came out.
They're over there.
Taunt.
Taunty doll.
Yay! This is
It's cute.
A tent.
this is a new thing that I've made.
Yeehaw.
Skin.
It does.
Skin tent.
Please
It's
stop
like-
calling it skin.
It's like really solid.
It looks and feels like skin.
It looks and feels like
ASMR.
skin. It's just tissue, like literally a nose tissue.
It's tissue.
It's tissue.
Achoo.
I make, as always, I make things as cheaply as I can. So it's just like a little tent to scale. Like the minis come up to like here, because it's supposed to fit like between 2 and 3 minis in there at a time. Obviously, we wouldn't actually stuff them in, but if it was a,
You can assume they are
I
sleeping in
assume they
there.
would sleep in there.
Please leave
Leave us
them
alone.
alone.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. Like it looks scunchy as.
It looks well good.
Thank you.
Oh, it also means that like
Yeah,
we
go.
can get raided in the middle of the night
Yeah.
Yeah.
and have a tent that we're sleeping in.
Yeah.
Sure can.
Not with my alert feed. Hee hee hee.
All of the Dawnbringers just spooning.
Yeah,
And
considering
Sarah,
it's
Alert, but it's for Sariel.
like tissue, it's like
Alert doesn't
solid
work if you're
as
asleep.
now.
No.
Which is really nice.
You can't be surprised if you're awake.
There we go.
So if you are sleeping.
So we force Sariel to always be watched.
I mean, she only
Thank
needs
you for
4
the
hours of
€5.
rest.
Somebody you didn't put their name.
Thank you kindly.
Best
Kind
kind of
person.
scunch. So yeah, if you donate to the tip jar down below, I'll still be able to shout you out because I get my notifications on my phone. But we get 100% of the dono rather than YouTube being like, oh, 60%.
YouTube take 30%.
30%.
Which is
Thank you
still
for happy birthdays.
criminal.
Yeah, because YouTube are introducing a new feature soon, which I learned about today.
See, is that the applause thing?
The applause thing, where you can leave tips under videos, like without it being a live stream or anything. It'll just have an applause button. You can leave a tip under a video, which is cool. They still take 30%.
Bastards.
It's just like if you tip $1, they take 30 cents of it
Oh God.
because Google doesn't have enough money.
Because
No, they're
Google
really
doesn't have
poor.
enough money.
They're really poor.
Oh, poor Google. Can't afford another mansion. Can't afford to go to Jamaica for Christmas.
We are at warning.
There are. We are a warning.
We are a
That's
warning.
because we're shit talking Google.
They're listening. No, Google, please
Through
leave us
the
alone.
Alexa, they're listening right now.
Yeah.
Google is listening through Jeffy Bezos.
Yes.
Jeff
You think he
business.
doesn't sell?
Jeffy Bezos.
You think he doesn't sell our information back and forth with the other companies?
It's happening. It's happening in real time.
Beth Jesus is coming for
He's
us.
listening specifically.
Jeff
to us.
himself.
It's Jeff business.
Jeff business it is.
Jeff
And
business.
musky Elon.
Thank you.
Elon Muskrat.
Muskrat.
It's
Roots
birthday.
muskrats.
It's
Happy birthday.
It's
You're so cute.
It's true.
My hair's so long now, like
Ross hair.
Christ.
We've got longest hair, which wasn't the case a year ago.
Literally.
Like, what happened? We all did a switcheroo.
So long now.
Long.
My
So
hair will
big.
never change.
Mine will only change in colour.
G off business.
I can't imagine
being anything but blue now that I've managed to get it down to an art where it doesn't want to fall out.
You do have a beautiful blue
Hairstyle.
hair.
Of course, I don't know what shampoo I use.
It's the blue one.
Bloody Westgalians!
Will Brexit make my passport expire?
No.
But
it
will
will
be
make
entitled to a beautiful new
Blue passport.
I need to try and do something about my passport before we leave this house.
Oh God, it's trapped!
Oh!
It fell down the side of the
Yeah,
kitchen counter,
didn't
didn't it?
Oop.
It's still there. To this day, it's still there.
Oh, no.
I wonder if we can just like
Fish it out.
break
Something.
the wall.
Listen, you came into this house with broken doors.
It's true. Doors are broken.
Hi, it was nice weather on my birthday.
It always is.
Always is.
It doesn't matter if it's awful weather at any other point in April. On the 22nd of April,
It's Earth Day.
it is always nice weather.
It snowed earlier this month.
It did.
And I was like, "Oh, is it gonna be dirty for the first time?"
Nope. Nope, it's always been good birthday.
Is your passport still in date?
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. It might have expired by now.
2021.
This is 2021.
So the story with the passport is that like there's a box frame on the wall that we were hiding the passports behind, and then we would lift it off to get the passports out. But one day, as we lifted it off, our passport just went down.
And there's like a tiny, like 3mm gap between our like countertop and the wall, and it just bounced and went straight down the gap.
Wide
And it
enough for a
lives there
passport.
now. It doesn't pay rent.
So
It does
funny.
live there.
It's awful, but it's so funny at the same time.
But yeah, if it hasn't expired, it's surely expired by the end of this year.
Mine
You
ex-
have to have 6 months in your passport to travel.
Yeah, mine expired last year, really annoyingly.
Huh.
I think
Not that we
mine's
can
still.
go anywhere, but
But we will. We
will
will
go.
go to Canada.
we'll go to Canada.
We got to go see our Canadians.
And also
Canadians.
the diner and the park
Most specifically, the diner.
and the pumpkin rum.
The rump.
Oh my god! If anyone lives in like Canada, please look up the fucking.
Please send us
like,
Jacko Blast.
Please send
We
us
don't have
Jacko
a PO box
Blast.
So
anymore.
send us Jacko Blast.
It was the Stanley Park ghost train.
Mooseland. Land of
Mooseland.
I want
Moose.
to go back to the Stanley Park Ghost Train. It was so good.
Sorry if audio's only in one ear. I don't know how to fix that.
Mooseland.
We're just making sure that you have one ear out for Selena, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I want to go back to Land of Moose.
Sleepy baby.
Land
I want to
of
go to
Moose.
bed.
Is there still a sleepy baby? Yeah, there is.
What's
You can-
such a sleepy baby?
Oh
Look at his butt.
Stinky baby.
Thank its birth.
His birth.
Is.
Was born.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks. I did it, I guess. Oh, I can
Did
tell you
it.
guys like my cursed birthday story, like my
Hello.
birthday
Oh
story.
yeah, that one.
Mhm.
Cursed day story.
Mhm. So, when I was born on the 22nd of April 1989, because I'm 32 years old.
It is
Be
birthday.
like, I want to be unknowable. Also be, here is my life story.
His birthday is.
I'm actually technically a late birth.
You were meant to be an Aries.
I was meant to be an Aries, and like you can fucking totally tell.
You have cusp Aries syndrome.
So I was supposed to be born 7 days earlier, and on that day, my mum went into labour and was like having all contractions and shit, and then got the phone call that her adopted granddad had died, and she was just like, "Get back in there," and I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I do have social anxiety. I'll see you later."
And now I have more social
And I
anxiety.
like it just set me off for life, didn't it? And like I literally stopped being born for like a whole week, and like gave them
I
time
will
to
give
like
you some pause.
do some stuff. But yeah, my he was an old man that lived next door to my family, who my family were like, "You're now our granddad." So he died 7 days exactly, and like I think to the hour
Damn.
that I
Crisis.
Oh no.
yeah, I think he died at lunchtime, and I was born at lunchtime 7 days later.
So you are a reincarnation of that person.
Whack.
They didn't
Listen.
destroy the phylactery.
Granddad Young was a fucking memer.
They didn't destroy the phylactery.
They didn't. So yeah, that's a cool, weird fact.
He is risen. Destroy Philip's phylactery.
Destroy
His
Philip.
phylactery.
Phylactery.
So yeah, that's a weird thing that I always think about. And like every year before my birthday, 7 days before my birthday, we'd go to the like the graveyard nearby where there's like a huge book, and I mean like this thing's massive, and they flip the page every single day. And so on the day, like on the 7 days before my birthday, I can't remember, 12th? No, 13th. No, 15th. There's like a piece of writing that's like, oh, this Edward Young, born this day, died this day, grandfather, like adopted grandfather to these people, and like great grandfather to, and then my name is in this book, and it's just like
Wild.
me as a child, just like,
This is weird.
Who?
I don't know this man,
I did not consent to this.
but again, he died 7 days before I was born. I never saw him. I never met him. One day when I was 3, I came downstairs and my mum said, "What were you doing upstairs?" And I said, "Talking to the man." And then I described Grandad Young down to a T. So, who knows?
Concerning.
My Chicago friend recently told me about some time that they were a kid and they woke their mum up in the middle of the night saying, "I need to find my graveyard folder." And like, morbid kid anyway, so mum genuinely went looking for this thing with them. Doesn't exist, never existed. But I'm convinced that one day they will find a graveyard folder with their name on it.
Yeah.
Very concerned.
I have loads of ghost stories about my family, especially about Grandad Young.
You're getting existential.
Grandad old.
He's dead now. Grandad dead.
Let's take some more questions.
Anyway.
I used to do like loads of weird curse things as a kid. Like, I used to. Oh my god! So when I was a toddler, I escaped from my my nursery.
Captivity.
No, it was one of those like nurseries with like the fence that they have the kids in. You know, I escaped. I got out. I was loose.
Prison break.
They found me across the road in the local graveyard, hugging a tombstone. And when some old women found me and were like, "Are you okay, dear?" I just turned around hugging them and was like, "This is my father."
Alive.
At least.
Maybe. It was a couple 100 years old. Maybe it was my dad from 100,000 years ago. I don't know.
1,000 years ago.
Yes. Your dad from the beginning of time.
Yep.
But yeah, I escaped. There's a kid loose in the graveyard.
God.
I used to always just disappear.
Goodbye.
Don't 72 me, I'll get you. There's another one with like... So, my mum... I was at my nan's one night and my mum and my aunt have told me this story separately. And like my mum was home alone and apparently just got this really nasty feeling in the house suddenly and was just like, "I'm not alone here, I can't do this." And she went and hid in her bedroom and like burst into tears and started crying to the granddad I just told you about that died and was like, "Granddad, please, I need you to help me. Like, there's something in this house. I don't like this. I need you to help me." And then like a couple of minutes later, she had this really like calming presence and feeling overtake her. And she was like, "Okay, everything's okay now." And she went to sleep. In the morning, my Aunt Irene rang her and was like, "Did Grandad Young come to your house last night? I heard footsteps downstairs that were his." And like said the exact time that my mum started like asking him to come over. It's like, I don't believe in ghosts that much, but like at the same time I'm like, is it because my Grandad Young is looking over my family, which means I've never actually experienced ghosts properly because I have like this guardian
A good
angel.
ghost.
As Dan said on that Game Grumps we were listening to like maybe yesterday, I just don't want anyone to give me an experience in which I'm just like, now I have to believe in ghosts.
Oh my god.
I don't want to have an experience that means that I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm happy not believing.
Thank you for the dono, Georgia. Thank you.
Don't ever put me in a situation.
Don't put me in a
Never put me
situation.
in a situation.
Never.
But yeah, God does keep calling me with 72 and I'm not picking up. I'm ghosting him. Ha!
Ha
Put it down.
So yeah, I've got tons of weird ghost stories. And I still don't believe in ghosts. Go figure.
Too powerful for that.
Too powerful.
It's like, and I was sat in that really haunted location, and I was just like, I heard someone saying somebody's name, and I was just sort of like, that's weird.
Bit weird.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you do you, man. I'm just gonna ignore that shit.
ghost nonsense. No, thank you.
Any questiones?
I think there's a couple. Snooze.
I did leave him on red. EJ, are you actually fucking with me? Do not bring up the number 72 and he'll fucking get you.
No!
If the D&D characters could celebrate their birthday in any way, how would they do it?
Someone's coming up soon.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
So canonically, Astra's last birthday was the day before he met Vanden. And it's come out now in the show that he spent it crying in a cave alone.
The poor boy.
Yeah.
How would he want to spend it?
Yeah,
With
I
you
would
guys.
spend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just wants to send it with his friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've said this on Instagram Q&As in the past. Vanden's birthdays were typically, I mean, in the royal style, spent like with some big orchestrated public event
That
that's
wasn't
like,
really about him.
Yeah.
It was about the
With-
people there.
with like countless numbers of like gifts and dowries being sent from other
Like-
noble houses and stuff that are kind of just like for the Argent Fours. So he doesn't have a freaking clue how he'd celebrate his birthday. He's just like, oh, normally we have a joust. I mean, I don't think we're going to have a joust. So,
I mean,
Why not?
Get us some
Astra-
horses.
yeah, well, Sariel can ride on Astra's shoulders.
Oh no.
Vanden can ride on Cassian's No, wait. Cassian can ride on
I was
Vanden's
going to say
shoulders.
Cassian with the zero strength.
Yeah, Cassian can ride on Vanden's. And then we can joust each other.
That's just chicken.
It is.
We just get in the water and play chicken.
Yes.
Every time Vanden gets in the water, he's playing chicken.
He has gotten better.
But
Because he's
I don't know
soprano.
how he would choose to spend a birthday, because as far as he's concerned, it's just like a political event.
He just wakes
Not
up in
this
the
year,
morning like,
baby.
where is my joust?
That's why
Maybe.
he like didn't mention anything about it coming up, because it's just like, well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not at home, so who cares?
We're not gonna have joust. Like,
Already got your present, baby.
soon birthday in game soon.
We might even get to filming it in this next couple of
Yeah, we
sessions.
might. That'd be good.
Ooh.
Oh. And the elves, like, they just have so many birthdays.
You must
like,
be so tired of birthdays after 224
Honestly.
of them.
Like, I'm tired of birthdays in my 30s.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, Cassian, any opportunity to celebrate.
To be
himself.
celebrated, it's true.
Yeah. But I feel like he'd sort of run out of ideas of what to do with it and would get bored of doing the same thing and then might just fuck around and do whatever 1 year or two.
So how old are all the characters now as well?
Well, they haven't changed ages, so
No, I know, but I
Astra's still
forgot.
26,
Astra's 26, I know. Yeah.
Vanden's 23.
224.
137.
Yeah.
Because, like, Astra obviously, like, doesn't see anyone that's under the age of 25 as an adult because no one in his tribe sees anyone under the age of 25 as an adult. It's very, like...
That's
Vanden's
why he's
baby.
always like, Vanden, you're a child. Vanden's like, what the fuck? I've
Va-
been an adult since I was 14.
No, bitch.
Since he was 8 and was made warden.
Yeah.
Oh, he must have been come up to, like, the Goliath's, like, knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm meeting Balthazar and coming up to her knee and just like,
I'm a warden!
I am the warden of the East.
The East.
And she's just like,
She's like, why are you
fuck
thinking
yeah,
of
you
that?"
are!
You funky little man.
She's just like, I hate Mirror Tail.
Stinky mirror.
So Cassian drinks now. How does he feel about the experience?
I mean,
On the second night, he was like, let's have more.
yes. I feel like I can't really say stuff without spoiling anything. Cassian has been in a very particular headspace since the events of Shadeborn that he has refused to address and does not want to address. So now that he's like, alcohol? I trust you
Perfect.
guys to have alcohol. Perfect. Now I don't have to think about things.
But the funny thing is, alcohol might
Spur on some
end
thoughts.
up making him spill things.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
You never know.
Who knows?
We shall see.
We still need to have conversations as Astra and Cassian.
Yeah, we never do.
We always need
Make it so.
I will make it so in these coming sessions.
They
Nice.
need
As
it.
well as Astra things.
No! Stop!
I'm so excited.
scared.
Best bit of being a DM is teasing when there's upcoming stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm so
It's
scared.
gonna be very good.
It took me so long to actually build up the courage to start being like, here's some Astra lore, please don't be disappointed.
Why would we be?
My favourite thing about this is that it's a thing that you don't even know about. So
That horror, like, I trust you so...
Where are your merps? Do
Like-
the little bastard cat fang face of.
Like, I trust you so much, so I don't really mind. I just like teasing.
you don't really mind.
No, I
Well, I am your DM, so
don't mind, but I trust you so much.
yes, you will enjoy it. God
It's
damn
gonna
it,
be
you
good.
mustachioed me.
It's gonna be good.
Hugh.
I hate that mustachio, it's still a thing. After so long, can't suck it.
After all this time.
If a moustache goes above my top lip, it has to kiss.
It's still needing to squish. Squish the finger.
Me one squish.
Oh my god, I am a cat, and just don't even with the Aizawa, like, I kin. I kin Aizawa so hard. He's a sleepy cat man, and I'm like,
No.
same.
Fiddled.
Map. This is an energy.
It is an energy.
I'm really freaking tired.
Oh, baby.
Sneepy.
You're
I-
a sleepy baby.
I'm a sleepy baby.
We probably won't go on again much longer.
Yeah, it's nearly 10.
I see Daisy's question of will we ever see Jocelyn again. I mean, when we're allowed
There
to
is
see...
a global panorama, so...
Yeah, when we're
Yeah.
allowed to see more people than our support bubble, I'm sure we would love to have Laura over to
Mhm.
guest again.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said earlier, we wouldn't be taking over the character. We would only have
Yeah,
Jocelyn
like-
again if Laura could come back.
Yeah, we wouldn't try and play Jocelyn.
God, no.
No,
That's very much Laura's character, and we
Yeah,
wouldn't want to, like, take that from her.
but like it would be fun at some point.
Yeah.
And other guests.
Yeah.
At the
Global
moment, though, we're
Panera
moving,
Bread.
we're moving away from Mirrortail at the moment.
Yes, we are moving significant
Distance.
distance.
Because we have plot to do on the other side of the map as well.
Yeah, I say we're moving. We haven't moved anywhere yet.
No, but,
like
like-
the plan is that we will go to the other side of the map because we haven't been to the west side yet.
Look, I will.
Your plot's in Riven.
I will not be addressing my plot anytime soon.
I have to, you
My
have to.
plot's
happens?
haunted.
Damn, Daniel!
Daniel! Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you,
I
Daniel.
appreciate it, damn. You finish it.
Lol.
It was such an energy.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Oh, can we... Baby... Like, someone said baby Vanden stories, but... Do any of us have baby, like, character stories? Because I have
we
one
can
for
share.
Astra that we can share.
Oh God.
So when Astra first got his horns, because they go back, and like,
Oh my god. I don't know this one.
so they started as little nubbins, and then they started going back, very much similar to his mum's. And then one day his mum couldn't find Astra, and no matter what, just couldn't find anywhere near where they were. Went searching in the woods, and found Astra, like, bent over essentially, because as Astra had bent down to pick up like a flower and stood back up again, the horns had gotten caught on a low hanging branch, and then was just like, I got stuck. I got
Mummy, foot.
Mummy, I got stuck. Can you help me get out?
Little voice.
Please help. And yeah, like Aesthete had to help, like, untangle Astra from the branches.
So soft.
Not as chaotic as his little baby sister,
No,
who would
of
just
course.
disappear, and they'd be like, "Where's the child?" And then like a toddler would just be in the trees, hanging from her tail, like,
I'm a possum.
literally. But yeah, little baby boy stuck with his horns in the trees, like,
Help.
not shouting, not crying, just, I'll wait until someone comes and finds me because I don't want to disturb anybody right now.
Baby cereal.
Haven't really thought about it. Like,
It's fair.
it's not that vitally important to her backstory, so I haven't thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's sort of early Cassian stuff of like the first time that his dad took him fabric shopping and he was like,
Colours.
and how excited he used to be. I won't say too much about it because it'll probably be something that comes up on camera at some point.
Oh.
But there's a certain festival that's held in Mirrortail
Oh,
every
yeah.
year, which absolutely for a few years of his childhood involved Cassian like finger painting graffiti with his parents.
Oh,
Cute.
cute.
As for Vanden,
Ah yes.
can actually hold this up to the camera. There is, in fact.
Oh, Calico Joss.
Down a bit.
Oh, it's really hard to see.
Careful of your elbow and cake.
Yeah, I can just about.
You can't quite make it out. That is the cover of a short story that me and Laura wrote about Jocelyn and tiny baby Vanden when he's 8 years old. It will be going out to a bunch of people who back the Indiegogo to that effect, but also it'll probably pop up somewhere else at some point. It's a story about him and Jocelyn, when Jocelyn is first made captain of the Palace Guard,
It's so
Cute.
cute.
and he has recently been selected as warden.
8-year-old warden.
And they play a pirate game together. So
Just let him be a child.
yeah. Artwork by the lovely Laura.
Someone's asked, like,
Love
do they have
that.
sibling rivalries or do they get along? And that I think we're the two with siblings.
Yep.
You two don't have siblings. Astra's very much wants to get along very much with siblings. Gets on very well with Lunette. Not so much with Amel, even though Astra tries really hard.
Vanden's brothers are a significant chunk older than him. Matthias is 10 years older than him, and Thuna is like 2 years older than that. So it's not, they don't have rivalries the same way siblings might do if they were like a year apart in age, but
Don't relate to each
My
other.
brother
Yeah.
is 12 years older than me, and growing up, like, we didn't have much to relate to each
Yeah,
other.
like-
he would help me with things I found difficult, and that was about it.
so he had kind of like a, I guess more of like a mentory relationship with Thune, and like an envious relationship with Matthias.
The cool one.
Well, yeah, with a bit of rivalry but a lot of respect
Mm-hmm.
for a while.
The cool blue eyes.
I think like the way I can describe like how Astra gets on with their sibling